We're here to bring the story of a senior double amputee of Hansplant. This is a gentleman who lives in a Niagara Regional Housing complex, a man who has tried desperately to find help for a situation that is completely intolerable. Bob himself will explain some of what he's been going through. The big question is, why or how has he been ignored by a government that has proven it has little care? Little care for his condition, little care in trying to help him.
Hi.
Bob?
Bob.
How you doing?
How you doing?
We're here to find out a little about you.
Okay.
What can you tell us?
Well, I've been an amputee I've been in a chair for 4.5 years. And I used to walk a little bit. I've been trying to get help to walk and do things and stuff, but nobody seems to listen. And I just don't want this to happen to anybody else. I want this to go all over the world because this is terrible. This is a good country to live in, and Canada is a good place to live in. I don't know why they can treat people like this. It's not right.
How long have you lived in this complex?
4 years.
So
And I lost it. I'm losing my limbs. I'm a diabetic. I'm kidney failing. I've got kidney failing, and it is hard. It's hard, you know. I get depressed. I'm depressed. I can't do things for myself like I used to. I understand I need the help, but it's hard to get the help.
Who have you tried to get help from?
Well, from different agencies. And why does people look at people different than an LA? I'm no different than you guys are.
No, you're not. You're no different to anybody.
No.
And when you asked for help, and Andy Petrowski, Niagara Regional Councillor, answered the call.
That's right.
Did you give him permission to try and do everything possible?
Yes, I did. I gave permission.
And the information that has been published on a blog by Preston Haskell, it wasn't done without your permission, was it? No.
He got my permission.
The government agency that runs this complex, have they requested or had you sign a form or a letter of some kind?
I had to sign a letter. If I didn't sign the letter, I would still get my notice to get kicked out.
Oh, this apartment?
Yeah, they give me a notice for 10 days to get out. And just carried over an accident I had that happened. I had a party one night. That was my birthday on the 9th. I went to a friend's place, Jenny's, down the street. I had a few tomatoes and stuff like that, seasoned tomatoes, and supper and everything else. And what happened? I come back here. My joystick was broken and my wheel was broken. And I bumped into the picnic table, and I knocked this girl off the table. And I said I was sorry of doing it. I said I'm very sorry it happened. And when I had that last meeting with an area meeting, when I had an area meeting with somebody else, they said I can't do these things. I said, well, why not? What they said, if I didn't sign these papers, I would be I'll get kicked out. I wouldn't get that apartment in Walmart.
To ask you, you yourself was not able to read what was in the letter that you signed. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who read it to you?
Well, I had somebody read it to me. My worker, Jane Broughton, read it to me. But I had to sign it because if I didn't sign it, they would have took it to what, tribunal?
Yes.
Well, the tribunal, it was a special meeting that day. Andy was supposed to come, but he couldn't get there. I had my other two friends, Jane and two girls down there. They were gonna come. They wouldn't let them in. And they showed me the pictures of the wound of the girl. But they took the pictures after that. If the girl wanted to charge me, she should have charged me that night.
Right.
And then she didn't have no She didn't call the police. She didn't call the ambulance. But the next day, that's when I got my victim notice. That's what to give me a victim notice and get out.
To get help or therapy.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. Find a way to maybe get more mobile so you can move out of the wheelchair a little.
Yes, I have.
And what's happened with that?
Well, they don't have enough people here to do it. They just don't have enough staff on.
So they're telling you that they don't have the people that can give you the assistance?
No, they don't have the assistance.
Yeah. No. Do you think it will be better for your health if you were moving around?
Well, I was moving a little better around. I used to walk. I can still walk, but if my doctor lets me go to my therapy down and shave us for 3 days a week, disability will pay for it, and then I can get back in shape again, doing my walking and feeling a lot better and getting out of the chair.
Yeah. How old are you?
61.
You're still a young fellow.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of life in you.
Yeah. You know what happened today? I'll tell you something. I went to get a fister in my arm, like it's for dialysis. The woman there was really, really rude. She said to me, you're a fat, Laura, you're fat and lazy and stuff, you're in the chair. I said, how would you like to be sitting in this chair for 63 days of the year, sitting in the chair? I said, I can't help it. I said, I've done the best I can. I said, I used to get up and work too, but I can't do it anymore. But what life goes on, you can't be sorry what's happened. You got to go ahead. I got a couple of friends down there. I think that they know a little bit about stuff. But they didn't think I was going to do anything about it. I went to the council and I told them. I said, listen here, this place is not up to code. It's got to be up to snuff. It's not meant for handicap accessible people to live here. I was only supposed to be here temporary, not full time. That's what I told them.
And you've been here 4 years?
Yeah.
And you've been here the full 4 years, you've been in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
So you did not walk in here?
No.
And there is nobody who did not know your condition?
Well, they know my condition. Why they let me stay here? Because I had service here from March of Dimes at a women's program. And that's the only reason. I had a chance to get another apartment, but they told me I wasn't physical enough. It was a 24-hour service on Collins Street.
That you're in now.
Yes.
We've watched you trying to get into the bathroom.
That's right.
You have trouble to get the wheelchair into the bathroom.
It's difficult. I have to go downstairs and take my shower downstairs on the second floor.
Why?
Because my bathroom is not handicap accessible.
Right. What about your bedroom? We've heard that you've had trouble getting into the bedroom. Is that why they suggested to move the bed out?
They want to move the bed out here, and they want me to pay for that, $90 to get the delivery guy to move the bed out here. And Housing said to me yesterday, "Oh, we'll move the bed for you. We'll pay for it." And I said, "Forget it. I ain't going to be leaving anyway, so what the hell sense?" See, now they're kissing my ass because they want to, try to help me.
Right.
But I don't know what the hell. What's their game?
Yeah.
I just don't want this to happen to anybody else because it's a lot of handicapped people out there. It needs help, and we need more units, apartment units for a lot of people.
Mhm.
'Cause if we don't get them, you know, and even then he said it's always money in the government to do it, because they get a government grant to fix things up here
Right.
and stuff like that.
Now, you pay
I
to live here.
Well, yeah, I pay rent like anybody else does.
Mhm.
I know I pay low income rent and housing, but you know, when they told me when I was at a fire drill one day, they told me I gotta get on my knees and put a towel at the door. How the hell am I gonna get down on my knees and put a towel there? How am I gonna get out my patio door?
That
I
was
can't
the
get it.
question. Your patio door
I can't get out there.
appears to be some 9 inches above
Yeah.
your floor.
Yeah.
Your wheelchair is not able to get up there.
No, how am I gonna climb that? And I suggest to them too, close that up and make a big hole there, move my bed on this side, and I can get out to the patio. I need to get out there, but I can't get out there, so what am I supposed to do?